The following story looks at a woman's journey to a life-saving surgery, a journey riddled with pain, stigma, superstition, financial strain, and ultimately relief. For 5 years, Melody Ndlovu lived with a mysterious abdominal growth that slowly took over her body and her life. Our correspondent Adelaide Chuma spoke to Melody soon after she had the 50-kilogram tumor removed by doctors at Mpilo Central Hospital in Layo.
From hell and back. That perhaps sums up Melody Ndlovu's struggle for the past 5 years. It all started in 2020. Her period stopped, so she thought she was pregnant, but she was not. The clinic said it might be fibroids. Her stomach kept growing. She tried consulting prophets, but there was no sweet melody for her ears. As the swelling worsened, so did the rumors. Instead of support, Melody faced humiliation. Some in her neighbors accused her of having an affair with a locked married man, and her swelling stomach was the curse.
Ndengopuwa mnamato pamwe nopuwa mishonga yechivanhu ndichishandisa ndichirutsa zviramba singashandi.
The emotional toll was crushing. The physical pain was constant. The costs of visiting clinics and traditional healers drained her family. And the mass only grew heavier until she could barely walk or stand.
Ndikaenda ku-UBH vakandinyorera scan iri special kutown. Ndikashayiwa mari vaida 360 US kuti vandiite scan. Ndikabva ndadzokera futi kumba tikanogara futi tingofamba seizvozvo futi. Vamwe vachiti zvinopera, vamwe vachiti makagadzirwa nemukadzi womuridzi, munofanirwa kunokumbira ruregerero kuti ndokuti zvipere. Saka taingotsvaga mari futi noti ndandinamboendako kumusha kwacho.
The whole episode destroyed her social life. With nowhere else to turn, the Department of Social Welfare stepped in. They assessed her situation, recognized the urgency, and facilitated her transfer to Mpilo, where specialists could finally intervene.
Ndakatadza kudzidzisa mwana, ndine mwana 1. Saka ndambonogara kwababa vake. Ndakangomitisiwa ndikabva ndaenda kumba ndikanogara kumba. Kubva pose papo pandakabetserwa baba vake hapana kana betsera vakamboita. Saka ndinda chimudzidzisa namai.
Here, a team of surgeons prepared for a complex operation, confronting a tumor weighing more than 50 kilograms, a mass so large it threatened her lungs, kidneys, and bowel function. Lead surgeon Dr. Elton Sengurai said when they got into theater, they saw it was an ovarian tumor.
It was actually filling the whole abdomen and then also pushing on the chest. But I said actually the lungs were actually compressed. It was pushing the lungs upwards. That's how big it was.
Dr. Sengurai said with the 50-kilo mass in her, chances to conceive and carry a baby full term had been very slim. The doctors described her as lucky, saying if the tumor had continued growing, more complications would have been met.
If it hadn't been removed, it was still going to grow. As I had already said, it was pressing on the lungs, so she also had some difficulties in breathing, and also pressing on the bowels, so which means there was problems with passage of stools and passage of urine. So if it had continued to grow, basically at one point, she was going to fail to pass stools at all and urine at all.
For Melody, the procedure was more than a medical intervention. It was a rebirth. For the first time in 5 years, she can breathe comfortably, sit up without pain, and imagine a future beyond fear and stigma. Doctors say her recovery is progressing well, and she will remain under close monitoring here at Mpilo Central Hospital. For ZTN Prime, I'm Adelaide Chuma in Bulawayo.